Only Goofy Goober knows the way out of Gooberland, the sea bottom's nuttiest place. Guys, Goofy Goober knows the way out of the amusement park. Follow Goofy Goober and don't lose him.
Don't worry, Mindy. There is no chance of him getting away from us.
Yeah, we won't let him out of our sight.
If he gets too far away from you, you'll have to start again.
My god, this game. Hello and welcome back to the Spongebob Squarepants Movie, where in the last episode we faced off against Dennis in Name's Dennis, and today we're gonna play through another driving level. Sundae driving. Now you may be asking yourself, when does this take place in the movie? The answer is, it doesn't! The genius designers of this game decided that the best thing to do to even further pad the game was put in a level that doesn't even vaguely follow the movie, because you know what everyone really wanted? Everyone really wanted to know, what did SpongeBob and Patrick dream about in the time during which they were unconscious between getting kidnapped by the Cyclops and being placed in Shell City. Didn't everyone really want to know what they were dreaming about? I know I sure did. No, I didn't, but it turns out we got our answer and they were dreaming about Sundae driving. Okay. So, it's a driving level. It's awful, but this one's extra bad. Why is this one extra bad? Because we gotta follow this stupid peanut all the way around the track. I just, like, this is like textbook definition of padding your game. I don't even know how else to describe it. This is just such blatant padding. But that's all you gotta do. Is just struggle to get a grip on the abysmal handling of this thing. Hopefully not get knocked over by any of the ice cream gumballs being thrown all over the place. And yeah, that's about it. Just follow the creepy peanut thing around the park. Yep. That's all you gotta do. There's nothing else I can say here. It's just that uneventful. Like, there's no commentary I can give here. It's just follow the peanut. And just like the ring challenge, if you do not stay up with him, like if he gets too far away from you, then the level will restart. Same thing with the rings, where if you don't get to the ring in time, the level will restart and you'll have to do it all over again. So, basically just don't let up on the gas for any reason ever. Just stay with the peanut the whole time and hope that this ends sooner than it began, because good God, this level, like, it's hard to pick a least favorite. It's hard to decide which driving level is the worst, because they're all just so bad. Like, they're all just bottom of the barrel trash. And I should clarify, don't even try to go for any of the treasure chests. Don't even worry about it. It's not worth it at all. Just focus on following the peanut, because if you miss a treasure chest, oh well, we can get it again on the when we do the time trial run. But if you lose the peanut, then you have to start the whole level over again. And we do not want to do that, so just ignore the treasure chest. I'll show you I'll show you how to get them all when we do the time trial. Also, make sure to keep your nitros handy in case you fall behind so you can catch up again. But yeah, oh good God. Okay, that's why we have nitros, to keep up with this stupid peanut. So yeah, just ignore the treasure chest. We'll have plenty of opportunities to get them in the future, but for the time being, we just gotta focus on staying the course and not losing this peanut. I just, like, who designed this level? Like, actually, who thought this would be a good idea for a level, just to follow the stupid peanut all throughout Goober World? Because, like, at least with the first driving level, even the first two driving levels, you could be like, okay, this vaguely follows the movie. Obviously, they have to drive to get out of Bikini Bottom to go venture towards Shell City. Let's make a level out of that. Okay. The second one. Okay, so they have to get out of the crazy Bubble Boy and Baby Hunt area. Okay, fine. It's still padding, but at least you have some kind of a leg to stand on. Here, you got nothing. This isn't in the movie. This isn't even kind of in the movie. It's just a fever dream from someone who watched movies like, you know what would be a great idea? If we had a level all about what happens when SpongeBob and Patrick are unconscious between the time when they get kidnapped by the Cyclops and when they actually wake up in Shell City. I can't. Do you think you would come up with this idea? Do you think you could be sitting at a desk one day and think to yourself, you know what, this sounds like a great idea for level? Do you think you could come up with this idea? Because I don't think I could. I don't think there's any chance in hell I could possibly have conjured this insane idea for a level. There's just no way. There's no way. Absolutely, positively no way I could have ever come up with this. Which is not a bad thing, I should clarify. I just don't even know. I don't even know. And like I said, unfortunately, this is not the end of the driving levels. We do still have one more to do after this, which is unfortunate. But you know, look on the bright side. At least there's only one more after this. At least there's only one more. I mean, it's not as good as if there was as if this was the last one. But you know, it's at least there's not more than one. That's, you know, look on the bright side. Also, I like how they say this peanut knows the way out of the park. He clearly doesn't. He clearly does not know what the hell he's doing, because we've been around this track 3 times now, and he still has not gotten us out of the park. We've gone by the same locations 3 goddamn times. Clearly, he has no clue what he's doing, and he's completely lost. He's clearly... I don't know why we're following this piece of crap peanut. He clearly has no clue what the hell he's doing, or where he's going. So I don't know why we're following him, but, you know, it's just gotta pad that game. Pad that game runtime as long as possible. But now we're going on the water slide. Because, you know, driving down a water slide, no, we are not losing this peanut. No, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. No, don't even think about it. Absolutely no way we are losing this peanut after having come this far. We've come this far. We're not losing the peanut now. Nope, not happening. That was close. We got really far away from him there. We almost lost the peanut, but we recovered. And now he finally... No. Just get to the finish line.
Well done.
Who designed this game? Who? Imagine having this game on your resume. Imagine making a game so bad that the controls were the stupid. Why can you even, if you're gonna put barricades up to block me from getting to the rest of the level, then actually make them block me. Don't make a gap wide enough for the car to fit through so it gets stuck there and you can't get out of it and then you lose. Quality game design here, folks. How do you design this game and think you made something good? That's my question. I just cannot wrap my head around the idea that somebody consciously, because the thing is, this is a conscious choice. Making this level was a conscious choice. It wasn't like this was some random part of the movie that they're like, okay, we gotta find something to do with this insane part of the movie. No, this is a conscious choice. They went out of their way to deliberately put this into the game. This is not in the movie. This is a conscious choice. And which means that someone designed this and thought to themselves, you know what? This is a great idea for a level. We sure are some competent game designers. Yes, thanks, Gumball. That what just happened to Patrick and SpongeBob there is a perfect summary of how I feel right now. Just spun out of control. Why did I decide to make a 100% walkthrough of this game? That I decided that I wanted to suffer the wrath of the Spongebob Squarepants Movie game. Why? Why did I decide to do that to myself? I just don't, like, he already showed us how to get out of the park. His job is done. We didn't need to keep up with him anymore. Ugh, I hate this game. If anyone ever asks you if you ever say this is filler in a video game, and then someone asks you, what does filler mean? Just point to this game. Just point to this entire goddamn game.
She said my name first. Oh, boy.
And here's the great news. We're not done yet. Still gotta do that 3 more times. Fun.
When SpongeBob and Patrick awaken from their sweet dreams of ice cream sundaes and dancing peanuts, they discover that they have become prisoners of the Cyclops. For you see, gentle viewers, our heroes had at long last made it to Shell City and had discovered its awful secret. Shell City was nothing more than a souvenir shop. Those who were captured were dried up and turned into smelly knickknacks. And that is precisely what was happening to our 2 friends. The situation seemed to be completely and utterly hopeless. but they were saved by the tear of the Goofy Goober, as well as a conveniently placed sprinkler system. King Neptune's crown lay nearby, but our heroes still needed to escape the treacherous depths of Shell City and get past their most dangerous adversary, the Cyclops.
If you ever want to know how to take an awesome, emotional, phenomenal scene and degrade it into haha funny joke slideshow, just look no further than this atrocious video game.
There must be a way out. Good job getting the crown.
Are you kidding? That was easy.
Yeah, we are the manliest of men.
Then what about the hopelessness?
Hopelessness?
The weeping?
Lady, you must have been watching over someone else.
Never mind. There's no time to waste. Find a way out of here, get past the Cyclops, and back to the Krusty Krab too.
Now you may be asking yourself, why is all this here in the middle of Shell City? Why is that dialogue so condescending when it wasn't in the movie? Why is any of this here at all? Well, those are all some really good questions with really bad answers. And I will explain all of that in the next episode. Yeah, but for now, we're just gonna go back to Sundae driving. It's a lesser of two evils. Do you want to do filler Gooberland or filler slide Knick-Knack Land? Pick your poison. Today we're gonna pick the time challenge of Sundae driving, because I just want to be in a bad mood all day. Apparently.
Looking for another challenge, eh?
That's right. Real men like a challenge.
And cookies.
I'll give you a limited amount of time to get around the track 3 times. Beat the time, and I'll reward you.
Are you ready, kids? No, but we gotta do it anyway, because we're going for 100%. So this time, we don't have to follow any stupid peanut, which, you know, I guess that automatically makes this less painful than the atrocity that we just played through. But still a time challenge, and it's nothing else to say about that. It's a time challenge, and time challenges are so much fun. Not, but, you know, we gotta do it. We gotta do it to get 100% in this game, and I, for some reason, decided, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to make a 100% walkthrough for this game. And now here we are, here we are with this atrocious handling. Oh, good God, this game. I don't even know. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to crash through the wall right here, follow the path around, and it'll take you right to your treasure chest. Again, just a random wall you can crash through for no reason. That's your treasure chest. You can technically get that without having to crash through the wall, but it's much less convenient to do it that way, so I recommend going through the wall. Also, I'm hoping we pick up a hamburger here pretty soon, so that we can actually get our health back. There's one right there. Because apparently eating hamburgers restores the health of the vehicle that we're in, because logic was clearly at full capacity when they were designing this video game. No, it wasn't. That was not a serious comment. All right, treasure chest number 2 is gonna be right over here. We're gonna go take the long way around. I don't know why they put it so out of the way. Because whether you're chasing the peanut or whether you're doing the rings or doing a time challenge, it takes you so far out of your way to get that stupid treasure chest, but what you're gonna do, I suppose. Alright, now to get treasure chest number 3, instead of going straight here, we're gonna take a right-hand side turn past the gate that is now opened up for us. You may remember this path from our peanut chase, where basically, instead of going over the ramp like we did last time, we're gonna just take the right side path, and that will, of course, take us directly to the treasures that we need to collect. And then that will be the last of the 3 treasures. So here, don't go over the ramp, go to the right-hand side, and then we can just... So what we're going to do now is we're going to face this wall, boost into it with a nitro, and then it'll bounce us off the wall into the treasure chest. So that's not exactly the way you're supposed to get that, but it's the way that we decided to get it because we kind of went the wrong way. So, alright, now that we have those treasure chests, we can just focus on getting our way to the end of this level. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to do it because we did kind of waste a lot of time there getting that treasure chest. It definitely wouldn't be enough time to do the Macho Time challenge. I can say with confidence that it would not have been enough time to complete the Macho Time challenge. But because this is just a regular time challenge, I think we'll be all right. Plus, we also have a bunch of nitros, so I think we'll be fine. Especially if we take this shortcut every time, which we are of course going to do. There's no point going the long way around when we have the shortcut unlocked. Definitely want to keep picking up nitros, and we definitely want to try to get another health point before another gumball or something else insane tries to take us out like this. Okay, grab this. There we go. And I'd still like to get back up to full health if we can, but, you know. Also, the only other thing I had to say is that you will be forced onto the water slide for your final lap, which is annoying because the water slide's awful. It's very, very slippery, as is, I mean, obviously, but the controls are already slippery enough, so what you should do to make it even worse? Throw you on a water slide. Great. Lovely. Because the driving controls in this game weren't slippery enough. Yeah, this is going to be, if we make this, it's going to be, like, within a second of the time limit. It's going to be incredibly close as to whether or not we make this. We're not going to take that path again. We're just going to take the normal path like we did last time. But like I said, if we make this, it'll be down to the wire as to whether or not we actually make it in time. We have just about a minute to go before our time limit is up. So it's gonna be a close call. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do this. Well, obviously, like I said, it's not gonna be enough for the time challenge, or sorry, the Macho Time challenge, but it'll hopefully be enough for the standard time challenge. I mean, not if I keep drifting around like this, but yeah, okay, never mind. Never mind. If we have to do the water slide, we're not making it past this. There's just absolutely, positively no way we do this in 30 seconds. Absolutely. Well, okay, about 30 seconds. There's no way we get up that water slide and down the other end in 30 seconds. There's absolutely, positively no way that's happening. There's just no chance. Yeah, we got 20 seconds to go. I think this run's dead, which I kind of figured it would be once we messed up getting the treasure chest, but I mean, it's whatever. I'm not, I mean, at this point, I'm just numb to it. Like, I'm just kind of numb to this game's awfulness, so we gotta do it. 7 seconds to go. Yeah, it's just, we're out of nitros, we're going down the awesome, super fun slide, and we are now out of time. Alright, that's a dead run, so now we're gonna try it again. Except this time we're actually going to succeed. Right, we made it past the water slide this time, so that's nice. And look at that, we made it out of the park. Fortunately, I will never know the pain of having this game on my resume. But I certainly know the pain of having to play through it 100% for the sake of a walkthrough. And let me tell you, that's some pain right there. That's pain. Okay, now it's time for the super fun ring challenge.
Would you like another challenge?
We'd love to take your challenge.
And Goofy Goober tokens.
As you drive around the track, rings will appear along the way. You have a limited time to drive through each ring. Drive through every ring, and I'll give you a reward.
Like, don't you people have a Bikini Bottom to be saving? Don't you have an army to be defeating? Don't you have things to be doing other than driving around in your dream? This is all a dream, by the way. It's all a dream. Just time trials, ring challenges, all in a dream. I don't even. And if you're gonna say, oh, well, the Spongebob Squarepants Movie, sorry, if Battle for Bikini Bottom has a dream as well, yeah, except the dream is actually competently designed. Like, this would be fine, because, like I said before, it doesn't have to match the movie one for one so long as the gameplay is competently designed. Like, it wouldn't matter so much if this doesn't match the movie so long as it's fun to play. But it's not. It's not fun at all. The driving controls are abysmal, and it's such obvious padding. It's atrocious. But Battle for Bikini Bottom has no story to adhere to. So all that matters is like, are the dream levels well designed? Are they fun to play? And the answer is unanimously, not unanimously. It is objectively yes. Those levels are of course well designed, whereas these levels are not. There's just, I'm just trying to wrap my head around the idea that someone consciously thought this was a good idea, and I gotta say that's proven to be rather difficult. And I think, I mean, hey, on the bright side, if we're lucky, by the time we actually get to another 3D platforming level, because like I said, not only do we have to do all this driving nonsense, we have a sliding level, and then another boss fight before we ever get back on the ground to do some platforming again. And even once we do that, that'll be the last platforming level in the game, and it's probably the worst one of all of them. Which is, I mean, well, Shell City Dead Ahead's pretty close in that regard. I don't know, it's a close race. But hey, on the bright side, we'll finally be able to go back and clean up all the other things we missed, because we'll finally have that last ability for SpongeBob. So, you know, that's something. And in case you didn't notice, yes, the rings are basically taking us through the same routes that the stupid peanut took us through the last time. Including, of course, we will also be going on the water slide, which is, you know, super, super fun. There's just not much to say. like, I've said all I have to say about how these levels are awful, and the other thing, too, is we still have another driving level to do after this. I can't even imagine. This is so... Like, I'm making this walkthrough operating on the assumption that there are other people who would also want 100% this game. And I want 100% the game, just so I can say that I've done it, for the sake of the walkthrough. But I'm starting to regret that choice. Well, no, I started to regret this a long time ago, but now I'm in full-on regret mode with this decision, because this is just... This might be the least amount of fun I've ever had playing a video game, I gotta be honest. It's close. Well, no, okay, maybe not that bad. Because at least with this, I can kind of laugh at how awful this is. Even if it's a pain to play. But with, like, Sonic and the Secret Rings, there's no laughter to be had there. That's just awful. Hello Neighbor is just... I mean, they're all really bad. They all have awful controls. I don't know. It's close. It's really close. But, I mean, so overall... Okay, I'll say this much. Overall, this game is definitely better than the things I just mentioned, because at least this game has competent platforming, because it's literally the same platforming controls as Bikini Bottom, so it's naturally going to have competent platforming. It's just that it all gets drowned out by the insane amount of driving, sliding. And they even took... The sliding isn't as good. Like, again, movement is fine with sliding. It's just the amount of times it's reused the same environments over and over again. The padding of it's just... Ugh. I just... Like, I think my hatred comes from two locations. It comes from two areas. It's one, the fact, oh, that's a, okay, this might be run over, this might be run over, this might be the run over, boost into it, okay, we saved it, we saved the run, we probably shouldn't have saved it, I don't think we should have saved that run, but we somehow managed to do it. This is the route that I wanted to take last time, by the way, to get the treasure chest, but we didn't take this route last time, but we took it this time, and that is what allowed us to get the... Well, so that's how we would have gotten the treasure chest normally, but I showed an alternate method as to how to get it, in case you missed that. But whether, so like, even if you do take that route normally to get the treasure chest, it's still possible to miss the jump because this game's driving controls are so awful and finicky. So I'm glad I decided to show that off anyway. Also, we have 10 nitros, just figured I'd point that out real quick. I'm glad I used this one because that'll allow me to actually get to the ring in time. But yeah, it's just, on the one hand, it's like, They just took the Battle for Bikini Bottom movement engine and made a disgrace out of it. And then on the other hand, it's like, the Spongebob Squarepants movie is so good. Like, genuinely an awesome movie. And it just, it deserved so much better than this. That movie deserved a much, infinitely better game than the atrocity that we got with this. Oh, and yeah, now we get to go through rings on the water slide. Fun. Super happy fun time is what's happening right now. Oh god. Like, they would have had to play test this. And still they came to the conclusion that, yep, it's good to ship. Ship it out. I don't even know. I'm out of things to say about how this game... I mean, like I said, I'll have a more structured breakdown of why this game is so bad in the finale. But for now, this is the ring challenge completed. I wouldn't say painlessly, but we did it first try at least.
Here's your reward. This is a manly challenge. The Manly Time Challenge.
Well, we're not little kids. We can do it.
Yeah, we're men.
Okay, do 3 laps of the track, and I'll give you a hard time to beat.
This time it's 4 minutes and 10 seconds, which is, I think, about 20 seconds off of our initial, Oh, never mind. Okay, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So that's actually not that bad. I thought it was 4 minutes and 10 seconds. So that's not as bad. 4 minutes and 20 seconds is not as bad. I think we can probably do this. We're just going to take the same route we did last time. Okay, let's boost past here. There we go. And we made it through that. Yeah, I like to avoid that ramp if I can, because the airtime... it takes extra time to go through that. Dodged all those nice and effortlessly, and now we are in Goober World. Okay, oh, no, Goober World it is. Hello, friends. How's everyone doing today? And of course, we're gonna take the shortcut like last time. I just like that. this whole level, like, that's gonna be a reset right there. I hate the handling on this sandwich so much. It's so bad. It is so bad. Okay, we made it out of the cave without actually hitting it. Well, I mean, we hit some walls, but we didn't bounce against the same wall like 3 times in a row, so we should be a little bit better off than we were last time. It's just, I'm wondering if the ability to drift would make this better or worse. Because on the one hand, it's like, you'd think the ability to drift around corners would make the handling better. On the other hand, they'd probably screw up the drifting controls too, because they clearly don't know what they're doing when it comes to driving controls. Clearly, they have no clue what they're doing. So I don't know. Like, honestly, maybe they should have just cut these levels entirely. They could have just had a cutscene where they showed them going from location to location. It's just, this feels like such, because again, this level, not in the movie. This scene is not in the movie. And the second one, the last freaking mission, the driving mission, the last one we have to do after this, makes even less, okay, maybe not makes less sense than this. Does it? That'd be an interesting conversation to have. Does the next driving level make more or less sense than this abomination? That'd be a great conversation to have, because they're both atrocious. And I'll show you what I mean when we get there, but it's just like, I don't even know how you could play that and come to the conclusion that that should have been put in this game at all. It's just, they shouldn't, without spoiling anything, they should not have the paddy wagon in the final driving level. They just shouldn't. It's not a thing that should be in their possession, and yet it is. It just, and the thing is, in the context of the movie, both the final platforming level and the final driving level make no sense, because it just wrecks the pacing of the plot. I mean, I could sit here all day and talk about this game. I really could. Like, I love this game when I was a kid. If I can extend that olive branch, I did love this game when I was younger. But then I grew up, and then I replayed it, and then I'm like, oh wait, this is clearly not as good as people think it is. Very obviously, it is not. Because most people are in agreement that this game is not that great. I mean, well, okay, so some people say it's good, not great, and there's a case to be made there, because there is a case to be made that the platforming levels outweigh the driving levels to some degree. I don't even know, because like that's the issue of quality over quantity. It's like you spend so much time playing these awful driving levels. Like, do the few times in which you're actually platforming around, do those outweigh them or not? There's a conversation to be had there. But there's also some people who have tricked themselves into thinking that this game is actually better than Battle for Bikini Bottom, and to them I say, like, did you hit your head? Like, are you okay? Because I don't know how you could possibly unironically come to that conclusion. I really, really don't, because there's just nothing about this. There's nothing this game does that's better than Battle for Bikini Bottom. Absolutely nothing. I defy you to name me a single thing that this game does better than Battle for Bikini Bottom. You cannot do it. You can't. It's not possible. It can't be done. There's nothing about this game that is better than Battle for Bikini Bottom. Not the lighting, not the performance, definitely not the performance, not the graphics, not the gameplay, nothing. There's nothing about this game that you, okay, I was going to say there's nothing about this game that you can't get playing Battle for Bikini Bottom. Technically that's not true, because there's driving and all that, but there's nothing about it that you can't get in Battle for Bikini Bottom that is better than what's available in that game. But hey, we made it through the Macho Time Challenge first try, so there's that, I guess.
That was great driving, Spongebob.
Oh, boy.
And that'll be it for now, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow for some more of the Spongebob Squarepants Movie game. Goodbye!